May I come in, sir?
Please come in.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So, tell me something about yourself.
Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. My name is Vinay Gupta. I'm a very sociable and a strong-hearted person. I belong to Dehradun, which is the state capital of Devbhoomi, Uttarakhand. I have completed my academics from Sri Guru Ram Public School, which is affiliated to CBSE board. I have secured 88.8% marks in my class 10 and 84.2% marks in my class 12. My MCT rank was 2884. I belong to a nuclear family which consists of three members. My father's name is Mr. Atul Kumar Gupta. He's a bus conductor in Uttarakhand Roadways. My mother's name is Mrs. Poonam Gupta. She's a homemaker. And my sister's name is Mrs. Asta Gupta. Currently, she's pursuing her MBA. Talking about my hobbies, I love to do cooking in my free time and used to play kabaddi with my friends. And sometimes I also like listening to music. Thank you so much, sir.
So I see that you love playing kabaddi, right?
Yes, sir.
So, have you represented kabaddi at any level? Have you represented your school, state, district?
No, sir. I do not represent any sort of state level championship or any other level championship. I just like to play kabaddi with my friends in my close locality. Or
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so the other thing which I see is you have decent percentage. I think it'll be fair on my part to call you an above average student. So you scored around 85% in class 12, then you had good percentage in class 12th, class 10th as well. So what's the reason that you want to go and join Merchant Navy, being the only son that you have an elder sister? Other than that,
Yeah.
you are the only son, right?
Yeah.
So what motivated you towards joining this profession? You could have gone ahead and done engineering and later on went on and may have done MBA like your sister.
So, sir, initially, when I was in class 10th, I got to know about Merchant Navy through my sister because she had also applied for this field.
Oh.
But unfortunately, due to some financial reasons, she was unable to join this field. And so, my interest has been started building up from there only because she told me about the various aspects of this field. So, I started researching about this field and I found this field quite interesting because, sir, I think as I belong to a middle class family, Merchant Navy provides me that financial stability which lacks in many jobs. Also, sir, there are various major reasons to join this field. Like in Merchant Navy, there is a good job security, and we'll get an opportunity to travel around the world. And as I am a traveling loving person, it is a great opportunity for me. Also, sir, last but not the least, sir, the pride of wearing the beautiful uniform and applets on our shoulder motivates me the most to join this field, sir.
Okay, fair point. But if traveling is the major reason you're joining this field, then you could have joined a lot of other fields as well.
So traveling is one of the reasons behind joining this profession, but sir, the main reason was my financial part. Because as I belong to a middle class family, it will help me in future to fulfill my parents' need also. Sir.
Okay, very good. So, what do you think that you have uh, in personality over the others that we should, select you?
So, firstly, I think I'm a very sociable person who can interact and communicate with people to achieve a common goal. Like I used to take part in my school debate competition, which increase my confidence to speak in front of many people. And I think so this quality will help me on board trip also, where I have to interact and communicate with people who are from different nationalities. Also, sir, I am very determined and a punctual person who can complete my work in a very stipulated time. Also, sir, I'm a very initiative person. Like, sir, recently I took participated in a blood donation camp in my locality. Sir, they are facing many issues for they are facing many issues for increasing their volunteers. So, sir, I was the first one who take the initiative and participated in the blood donation camp. So, sir, I think so. These are some reasons that why you should select me, sir.
Very good. Okay, tell me, how does a ship move?
So, ship moves on the principle of Newton's third law of motion, which states that every action has an equal and opposite action. Ship moves with the help of propeller, which throws the water backward, and that backward force will move the ship in the forward direction.
Okay, so backward force, how is it going to move the ship in the forward direction?
So as I said that it works on the principle of Newton's third law,
Okay.
which states that to every action there is equal and opposite reaction.
Okay.
So when the propeller turns, when the propeller rotates, it pushes the water backwards, and
Backwards.
that force will move the ship in the forward direction.
Okay. All right. How does a pressure cooker work?
So pressure cooker works on the principle of Gay-Lussac law, which states that at constant volume, pressure is directly proportional to the temperature. So as we increase the temperature outside the pressure cooker, it will generate a steam inside. It will generate a steam inside the pressure cooker, through which food cooks faster.
You think this is the proper explanation and this is the complete explanation for this?
So I think so.
You gave me the law correctly, but you feel you could have explained it in a better way? What exactly is happening in the pressure cooker?
So like when we increase the temperature, the pressure inside the pressure cooker will increase, due to which steam produces inside the pressure cooker, and that steam will cook the food faster.
So steam is going to be produced even if I use an open vessel. Is it or is it not? So water will boil, steam will be produced. So what is
So but
what is okay? What is the purpose of pressure cooker?
sorry sir, I'm not remembering right now.
Okay, the purpose of pressure cooker is to cook food faster.
Yes sir.
How is it doing it? You said we follow Gay-Lussac's law.
Yes sir.
And what does Gay-Lussac's law explain?
At constant volume, pressure is directly proportional to the temperature.
Okay, so inside a pressure cooker, the volume is constant.
Yes,
You
sir.
agree with that?
Yes sir.
What is happening when you apply heat?
Yes sir.
Since the volume is constant, as we increase the temperature, the pressure is also going to increase.
Yes sir.
Okay, and with a rise in pressure, the what will happen to the boiling point of water?
So it will increase.
It will increase. Of course, you know it, right? So when the boiling point of water will increase, so earlier at atmospheric pressure, if the boiling point boils at 100 degrees Celsius, with increased pressure, the boiling point of water will become, we do not know, maybe 110, 120, whatever it is, but it will be higher than 100 degrees Celsius. So what is going to happen? The water will have more heat energy, so it will cook food faster. Okay, I'll give you half a mark. Okay, so tell me, uh, when you put a ball of iron in the water, it sinks.
Yes.
But ship is made up of iron and it's such a huge mass of iron. It floats. Why?
So the reason behind this phenomena is density, because the density of iron ball is comparatively very large in the seawater, due to which it sinks in the water. But sir, if we talk about the ship, there is a vacant space below the ship, which decreases the average density of the ship, due to which the ship floats on the water.
Okay. So what does Archimedes' principle state?
So Archimedes' principle state that when an object is completely or partially immersed in liquid, it experiences an upward acting force, which is known as buoyant force, and that force which displaces the display. Can I repeat, sir?
Sure. Please go ahead.
Archimedes' principle states that when an object is completely or partially immersed in liquid, it experiences an upward acting force, which is known as buoyant force, and that force will displace the weight of the fluid. That force will displaces the fluid displaced by the object.
So the buoyant force will be equal to the weight of the volume of fluid displaced.
By the object.
So there's no need to get nervous. You know the answers. You can, if you apply yourself, you can answer them properly, right? Okay. Tell me how a rainbow is formed.
Rainbow is formed because of the dispersion of lights. So when rain happens, the water droplets remain in the atmosphere, due to which when the white light come from the sun, and that water droplet will act as a prism. So when the white light coming from the sun disperse from the water droplets present in the atmosphere, it splits into seven constant colors, which form a concentric ring, which known as rainbow, sir.
So, can you draw a domestic circuit diagram of a house? Electrical circuit diagram.
What are the things that we have to include in this?
You include any four appliances that we use in a home. Okay, very good. You've shown a live wire, a neutral wire, and an earth wire, right? And it is going to the your meter section and then to a junction box, and then you've connected the
Things
instruments
parallel.
in parallel. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so the last question. Since you love to play kabaddi, but I'm going to ask you a question on a different sports, right? Suppose you love playing cricket.
Yes.
Everybody in India loves cricket.
Yes, sir.
Right. So we use leather balls.
Yes, sir.
So how many leather balls can you fit in this room?
So it can be calculated by volume of this room, volume of cuboid.
Okay, very good,
Upon volume of sphere.
very good. So
So
volume of this room would be any L B H. If,
which whatever the sides are given. So,
so what will be the formula?
so volume L into B into H,
Okay, very good,
and volume of sphere is equals to 4 upon 3 pi r cube.
very good. Okay, okay. Thank you, and you've done well, and I'm really proud that, and I hope that you clear your interview, right? So I think you've done well. Okay.
Thanks.